Hello everyone, this is Harminder Suri, and in this video I'm going to show you the G2 route for the Lindsay Drive Test Center. This route was requested by Lindsay Chris, who has her test coming up. So friends, let's all wish Lindsay and others who have their test coming up soon all the very best, and may you pass with flying colors. So without wasting any time, let's get into the video. So this is the Drive Test Center, and Google Maps would not take me into the plaza, so I am showing you the aerial view. The Drive Test Center is in the corner, as you can see from here. So this is where you would park. So, it's not a big parking lot. So, you will be required to park here. Now, I tell all my viewers to park facing forward so that you don't make a mistake reversing in the beginning of the test. So this is where you would park, and you would come out this way, and then you would either go left or right on Commerce Road, and I'm going to show you both the routes today. So first, we're going to start with a right on Commerce Road. So as you can see, this is the Drive Test Center. So you come out this way, and then you make a right on Commerce Road. So from here, we're going to go this way. Now, there's no speed sign posted on Commerce Road. We're going to assume a speed of 50 kilometers per hour. Since there is a plaza here, you want to be careful. You want to watch out for cars coming out of the plaza. Now, at this stop sign, you're going to make a right on Kent Street West. It is a two-way stop sign, so you would stop, creep up, look on the left and right, and then make a safe right turn. So when you make the right turn, there are two lanes here. So you go into the rightmost lane, and I do not see any speed sign here. So you're going to assume 50 kilometers per hour until you see a speed sign. Now you're going to be driving for a bit on this road. Since it's a two-lane road, you should be prepared to switch lanes. They could ask you to switch lanes here. Now, if you haven't watched my lane changing video, then make sure you click on this link to watch all the aspects of lane changing. So Kent Road looks like a busy road. Well, it depends on the time of the day you're driving at here. So, when you take your test here, come back and let us know how busy this road was. That's going to help other viewers. So after driving for a bit on Kent Street, you're going to make a right turn on Angeline Street West, which is this intersection. It looks like a busy intersection. So you make a right turn, and after making the turn, the first thing that you want to do is look for a speed sign. Now, I don't see any speed sign, so I'm going to assume 50 kilometers per hour on this road as well. Now, Angeline Street South is also known as Kawartha Lakes Country Road 4. That's what it says here. So do not get confused. Hey, if you're new to this channel, then make sure you check out other videos in the video section of this channel, and also check out the playlists for different types of videos. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. So the next turn that you're going to make from Angeline Street is a left turn, which is onto Howard Avenue. So which is this? You remember this building here, and this is the street you're going to turn onto, Howard Avenue. Now, this looks like a quiet neighborhood, and I don't see too many cars, so you're not going to have any difficulty. Now, remember the thumb rule. You don't see a speed sign, the speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour. But if you're not sure, you can always tell the examiner, is that okay for me to drive at 50 kilometers per hour because I don't see a speed sign? That way, they will know that you know what the rule is. And if they say, you know what, no, drive at 40, then do 40. So here, if there are cars parked on the side, they will ask you to do parallel parking, and they will also ask you to do an uphill or downhill parking here, because that is a must on a G2 test. And if you haven't watched the uphill downhill parking video, then make sure you watch it by clicking on this link. And same goes for the 3-point turn. So I'm going to put the link for the 3-point turn video also. So after the parallel parking, uphill, downhill parking, and the 3-point turn, you will go back So you do a 3-point turn and you go back and make a right turn on Angeline Street South. So it is a two-way stop sign. You will stop behind the white line. You would look on your left and right, and then you'll make the turn. Again, one lane here, and I don't see a speed sign, so I'll assume 50 kilometers per hour. And then you'd be making a left at this intersection coming up, which is for Kent Street West. So you get into the left lane from here. So when making a left turn, you want to know how many lanes there are on the road you're making a left turn on. So here I see 2 lanes, and I know that I have to enter the first lane, which is closer to the island here. Now for the drive test, know that after you make the left turn, you're required to go into the right lane. This is something your examiner won't tell you, but you should do it automatically because you don't want to impede the traffic in the left lane. So you switch to the right lane and you look for a speed sign. You don't see a speed sign, so you drive at 50 kilometers per hour. Again, it's a 2-lane road. They could ask you to switch lanes here again. So after driving for a bit on Kent Street, you could either be asked to turn anywhere into this plaza and go back to the drive test center. So after driving for a bit on Kent Road, you could either be asked to make a left turn anywhere into this plaza and go to the drive test center because it's at the back here, or they could ask you to turn left onto Commerce Road. This is the way you'd come. So you would go back this way, and then from here you would make a left turn here, and you could be asked to reverse park here or forward park. Now, reverse parking if you haven't done parallel parking. If you have done parallel parking, then they would ask you to do a forward parking. So that's that about the Lindsay Drive Test Center. It looks like a very easy, straightforward drive test center. But, you know, after you've taken the test, maybe you can come back and let us know how your test went, how the examiners were, and whether or not you went on this route. So now I'm going to show you the second route, which is turning left onto Commerce Road. So you go left this way from here. Again, there's no speed sign here, so you're going to assume 50 kilometers per hour. It's a winding road, so you want to be careful. Go a little slow at the bend here. There are a few bends you're going to come across, and you want to go a little slower on the bends. Now, for some reason, Google Maps is showing me a very old view. This, I think, is pre-construction. Looks like there are houses and a road that's come up now. Let me show you the aerial view. This is a very old view, and now there are houses here. So what you want to do is you want to keep going on Commerce Road, and you make a left turn onto Silverbrook Avenue, and then you make a left turn on Broad Street. This is all pre-construction, I believe. Again, when you make a left turn here, you want to go at 50 kilometers per hour. I'm going to switch to the street view here. So you keep going straight on this. So here they would ask you to do an uphill or downhill parking. So there is a curb here. So you want to know which way to turn the wheel when there is a curb. So after driving for a bit on Broad Street, you're going to hit a T intersection, and you're going to make a right turn at this stop sign here, which is for Angeline Street South, which is also known as Kawartha Lakes Country Road. So this is the road you make a right turn onto. And since it was a two-way stop sign, you want to look on the left before you make a safe right turn here. So you go this way. Now there's no speed sign posted here. You're going to assume 50 kilometers per hour. And here at this building, you're going to make a left turn. It's the same building that we saw in Route 1, which is, in front of this street, Howard Avenue, right? So you're going to make a left turn here. Again, on Howard Avenue, if they see a car parked, they would ask you to do a parallel parking, and it will be followed by a 3-point turn. So quiet street, once again, do a 3-point turn, and you go back this way. And at the stop sign, you're going to make a right turn onto Angeline Street South. Again, on Angeline Street South, the speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour because there's no speed sign posted. and you're going to have to make a left turn onto this intersection. So you want to get into the left turn lane from where the dotted white line begins. So you get in here. So you do the same thing that we did in the first route video. You want to know how many lanes there are. So there are 2 lanes, and you want to turn into the lane nearest to the island. And after that, you're going to have to automatically switch to the right lane, and you keep driving straight on this. Since there are 2 lanes, be prepared for lane switches. They could ask you to do lane switches. So again, you get into this left turn lane here, and you turn onto this road, which is called the Commerce Road, which is where you'd started. And you keep it at 50 here, and you're back at the drive test center. So that's the end of the second route. I hope you get one of these routes, but if you get a different route, do not forget to come back and let me know what your route was so that I can make another video for this drive test center. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again with another video.